Just waiting for this to show up on my end. There it is. Okay, thank God. Everything's working. That's working. That's working. Audio should be fine. Roughly. I never fully know. I still have this terrible setup that I'm dealing with. I'm gonna get something new for my microphone to put it somewhere better, but for now, I think we are go. I think we're a go. I've gotten very lucky these past few days, because apparently, there's already been physical copies being spotted out in the wild. Yes, it's good, thank you very much. And I have not been spoiled once. So far, I have not been spoiled for any of the story plot points. I mean, I watched all the trailers, so I know what's going on, but as much as I could possibly avoid things, I think I've done a pretty good job. So nothing really, there weren't any cutscenes opening the game really, so I feel good just going into selecting difficulty. It's definitely gonna be between Raider and Survivalist. I'm not tourist level. I'm definitely gonna be. I've been playing this game for a while. I think I can handle a higher difficulty on a Splatoon game. But before I get into it, I kind of wanted to take a moment to think about all of the things that I'm really excited for, and I'm waiting for, and I'm hoping for, and there isn't a lot of specific things that I can point out and say, but I'm very curious what they're gonna do with bosses, first of all, because there hasn't really been any hint of that. There's definitely gonna be stronger than usual salmonids, but they don't look like traditional bosses. They just look like upgraded salmonids. And that's very curious to me, because the idea of a single-player Splatoon game without bosses is just kind of... It doesn't really make sense to me right now, but maybe they have it and they just didn't want to show them in the trailer. Maybe they thought that would be too much to show. That's totally reasonable. Other than that, there is... I have a question that I've had for a few weeks now, maybe about a month, since the last trailer that I covered, which is the exploration bot. I wonder if it's gonna force you to use certain deep cut members on certain levels, and to get you away from, obviously there's a lot of people in Splatoon that have biases towards specific idols. I wonder if they're gonna try to implement something to make it so you don't pick Shiver every time, you don't pick Fry every time, you don't pick Big Man every time, and that you have to use one of their abilities because only their ability works on this, and I'm wondering if that's going to be the case, but I haven't seen anything like that, so I don't know. Gadgets, upgradables, outfits. I was not able to purchase the amiibos yet. I'm definitely going to as soon as I can. Later today, I'm hoping to hop over to my local Target, which is very close, and see if they have some. I highly doubt it, but just in case, I want to check anyway, after this. And yeah, I'm just really curious what, the meta is gonna be. What gadgets are people gonna gravitate towards? What weapons? What, I'm really excited to see all the specifics and to know what the bigger picture is, because I haven't seen anything. I did get spoiled for something very, very minor. I'm not upset about this spoiler, but I do know that there are scrolls in this, and I'm very happy that there are scrolls in this, because I mean that's a single player tradition, and it sheds a lot more light on the story and little pieces that they would never have time to include naturally. So I think that's really cool, and I'm definitely going to try to get all of them today. I'm gonna try to beat this whole thing today. If I can't, that's fine. I'm expecting to get tired uh way faster than my last stream. But I think I can still get through this, cuz none of these are ever really long. Like, just beating them, they don't take a long time to do. They definitely don't take 14 and a half hours to do. I think roughly on a first time playthrough, consistently throughout all of them, if you like don't take any breaks, if you're pretty good at this game, you can beat them within 5 or 6 hours. But also, it could be completely different because this is a standalone game. This is a spin-off. It could have way more content to it because there isn't like any other modes to play. It's just this. So I have no idea. I think I'm gonna go with survivalist. I feel like I can do it because I looked at the latest overview trailer, and they said that if you fail a run, you do just kind of go back and you can upgrade your stuff and you keep all of it and you can try again with upgraded stuff. So I feel like there's no real reason why I shouldn't be able to do this. Just gonna make sure I close those. Is the game quiet? I need to know quickly. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this. It's slightly quiet. Okay, I can turn it up a little bit. See if that... How's that? Oh my god! A little more? Okay, I will. I'll do 20... I'll do 19, maybe? 19.6? I think that works. One month later. Okay, there's the boat. I'm gonna turn it up on my end as well. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah. I wonder... Okay, it doesn't look like you can... It doesn't look like they added that hairstyle back in, so they did get rid of that one fully, which is fine. It's a little sad, but I wanna see all of these. I wanna look at all of them. Okay, all the Inkling ones are the same. That makes sense. These ones... Oh, that's cool. I like that one a lot. Look at this. It's between this one and maybe the classic one. I'm leaning towards the classic one because I don't know. I like to go with Inklings usually more often. I think I'm gonna go with the classic. I usually like to stay as true to the I know there is no real canon version of You can't hear the music as well as the blobs. Okay, I will. Let's do 17 then. 17.9. I think that works, maybe? It is really quiet. 17.4? I have no way of knowing, so thank you for the feedback. I genuinely have no way to test that. And if there is, I don't know what it is. But anyway, there is no real canon look to any of the agents, or I guess this is the mechanic. But I usually like to stay as close to the canon images as possible. You can change whether you have freckles or not? That's adorable! I didn't even really see them that well at first. I think I'm gonna keep them. Red eyes. I usually go with these. This is my go-to. But I've been doing these a lot lately too. These are all the same as Splatoon 3's options. And you know I played this game a lot because I can tell just by the eye color options. I think I'm gonna go with that one. I think that looks really nice. Yeah, I love it. Let's get into it. And the reason why I don't have my model up right now is because this is my first time playing this game, and I want to be able to see all the controls and stuff. When my model is up on the screen, I can't see the stuff that it's hiding behind it, and therefore, it's probably gonna block a lot of prompts that I need to read to be able to play. So that's the main reason, and also it's probably going to be easier for editing purposes. I'm definitely hoping to make this into a video, so yeah, that's why right now. We already made a lounge and an open space for exercise. What else do we need? Oh, duh, we don't have an arcade yet. Yes, okay, I just said I watched the most recent overview trailer. There's these, like, retro minigames, which is very interesting to me because they've been doing that a lot, I think. They did that in Mario Odyssey a while back, if I remember correctly. They had those, like, pixelated minigames, and I mean, in the first ever Splatoon game, they had a lot of pixelated minigames too. They had the super jump one, and the I can't remember, was it like volleyball or something? But it could be similar to those, or it's something completely different. It's probably something completely different, but that's just very interesting to me that they've decided to go that route again. It's no time for games. We're stranded in the middle of nowhere. Are we now? I can never tell when you're being sarcastic. Come on, guys, we really gotta get back to Splatsville. But here you are doing nothing but making our base comfier. My bad, I just wasn't expecting our ace pilot to also be a top-notch mechanic. Oh, they didn't know that? Okay. From ships to cranes, you name it, the mechanic can build it, and I guess I got carried away with requests. Be that as it may, our break is running a bit long. We should start making plans to get home. Yeah, and plan A is to make the hideout ship move, right? Oh, so it didn't move at first! This has been a very frustrating concept to me in the analysis videos that I posted. In editing both of them, I had to re-look the footage like 3 times, 4 times to figure out whether or not the ship was actually a moving ship or if it was just a dock. Because you never see it actively move, but it's clearly like they refer to it as a boat, and it's like it was very confusing to write an analysis about. If only Master were here, we could have. Oh, you don't have Master? You don't have Master Mega? We could have him tow us. So, Mechanic, I'm sure building a doodad to move the hideout ship would be a snap for you, right? A request like that is probably gonna need a bunch more materials. Okay, we're going looking. I know where to begin. Sounds like another job for a good old mechanic. Could be. Sorry to dump it all on you, Mechanic, but could you scrounge for some materials? Yeah, absolutely. If you're leaving the hideout ship, make sure to take a walkie-talkie. Okay. So that's how they're going to communicate to us right now. There's one of those balloons. And all those little things are spiralite crystals. Mechanic, do you read me? Connection secured. Now go get us some resources. And don't fall in the ocean while you're at it. I see something shiny already. We might have a use for that thing, so go grab it. Oh yes! Tutorial time! It's my favorite time! Consider this your baseline view, and reset with Y. That's how it always is. Collect shards as you move forward, move with L. There it is. So I don't have to click anything to get those, I just have to run into them. That's very good to know. And I can shoot. It's already letting me do that. So it's just like power eggs. I collect them just like power eggs. They're a little hard to see with my ink being the same color as them, but the sun is also glaring right into my eyes, so that's great. And the classic crates. Absolutely. Balloons as well. Yeah. Are those grenades? I can't tell. They might be like seeds or something. What is that? Oh, I covered it up. I guess it's just trash. I guess it's just pieces of trash. Which that makes a lot of sense. There's a lot of trash around here. That's very fun. I can already feel that there's gonna be secret stuff. Could be a pine cone. I don't see any, like, pine trees or any- What the fuck?! Oh, that's weird! Are those salmonids? Yeah, they are. They look like they're spoiling for a fight. If they see us, they'll attack for sure. Yes, they will. But I'm still trying to get over the surfboard we just went across. It looks like we can't go back that way. And usually we die in the water. I kind of want to test going in just to see what happens, and apparently that happens. Okay. So that's what breaking armor looks like. And you jump. That's a side order thing. They took that from side order. Okay. That's good to know. That's really useful information. Also, I love the way the like surrounding damage ink looks. It's like kind of like blood, but it's like also really gross. It's like, and those guys, yeah, that's really easy. Onion rings. Whoop. I actually don't remember the real name of that. Squid rings, yeah, there you go. They should have called them onion rings. That's basically what they are. What was that? Oh, was that's like a cluster of something I can hit? I should have done it over there. I didn't know that. Okay. Maybe I missed out on some. This is crazy. Calamari rings, yeah, absolutely. I wonder what that is. That, like, yellow spongy thing? I mean, it could be an actual sponge, but if it's, like, a part of the trees or something? It's, like, kind of unclear what exactly it is. Maybe the scrolls will explain it to us? And here's another one of these surfboards. Oh, you can move! Oh, that's so sick! That's cool. I like that a lot. Alright, this is like a cooler or something. That's a big one. Yeah, it is. Looks kind of strong. Oh, yeah, that's right. The like kind of strong ones are technically called bosses in Salmon Run, but they're not bosses in the traditional hero mode sense. So that is something to... I don't have bombs, that's right. I just have to hit it a bunch. And I also in the overview trailer, they had the missile guys, the ones where you have to shoot bombs into both of their tanks and then they die. That's like the only way you can kill them. In the trailer, they showed that you can just hit their body, they're like between the two tanks, and it'll die like that. And that's way easier, so that makes me think that there's gonna be a bit more to the difficulty of this than we're used to. Check out the salmon to drop something. That's our first material, I guess. Oh, it's a weapon! Flamingo Splattershot Jr. Is that what I'm using now, or do I have to switch to it? Okay, that doesn't do anything. I can check the loot, though. Okay. And another surfboard. That's nice. That's very nice. I like that a lot. And there's the exploration bot. Okay. I'm assuming as the mechanic, we're gonna be the ones to fix it up, because that looks rough. Some kind of machine? Maybe we could scrap it for parts for the hideout ship. It's a gold mine of metal. A metal mine! Mind bringing it back for us, mechanic? There's no possible way the mechanic could carry it alone. I suppose we'll have to help. Just wait there. We'll be along soon. Well, that was easy. We made it back! Way to pull it together, team! So heavy. There's a lot of rust on this thing, but I think we'll get some good parts out of it. I'll start breaking it down! Not so fast! The more I look at it, the more this machine looks like some kind of vehicle. Shiver? You in the mood for a joyride? I don't know. It's super old looking. I really don't think you'd get anywhere. Who's to say? Maybe the mechanic could fix it. I think this might be too far gone even for the mechanic. We won't know until we try, so enough guff, let's fix it. You're the boss, boss! Okay, so that's interesting, because she didn't always used to be the boss. That is a reference to the Splatfest of who would be the best leader between the three of them, and Shiver did win that Splatfest. I think that's the reason why they're calling her the boss. I think it would have changed depending on that Splatfest, and I also think that, there was another Splatfest, that was like one of the earliest ones, which is, if you were on a deserted island, what would you bring? And it was grub versus, like, something tactical, like shovels and stuff, versus something fun. And I think the tactical stuff won, and I wonder if that would have changed, too, because there was concept art of, what was it? It was like water slides and stuff like that, like really fun stuff. And I think if fun won the Splatfest, it could have been something more along the lines of that, which does kind of bum me out. I think that would have been really, really cool. But not to say that this looks bad, because I'm so excited about this game. With the rust off, it looks pretty sweet. Turns out there was a bot under all that gunk. Great work! Now that we've done it the favor of cleaning, this bot should return it by letting us ride. Who wants to take it for a test drive? Right now? It's way past snack time. I'm dead on my fins. Fine, I'll catch you later, bot. How many snack breaks has Fry had today, anyway? Oh yeah, mechanic, did you check out the stuff we picked up? Try equipping the weapon you found on that island with plus. Okay, I tried to do that earlier, but it didn't really bring up this. So now... Okay, that one's a level 2. Weapons that are easy for anyone to use. With a... Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. So what's the difference between shot 16 and shot 23? Because weapons never... I mean, there were star levels to weapons, but leveling up by numbers is a different thing entirely. And honestly, I never really understood how much of a difference the star ratings made anyway. But I'm probably gonna have to learn this much more in depth because I picked the most difficult of the you know, ways to beat this game. I mean, I'm definitely gonna pick the level 2 one, because I don't know, because sometimes you can level things up just with experience. I don't know if that's what it wants me to do. If you miss a weapon or material, don't worry, it'll be collected automatically. Even if you don't pick it up, it's still yours. Okay, good. Looks like Fry is done snacking. Alright then, let's check out that bot. Lalo Island, yeah. Something's popped up on the bot's window, but I barely poked it. No fair starting without me, what is this thing? Looks like a map of the area around here. This bot comes equipped with a radar. The map is showing spots where the radar is pinging. So does that mean there's stuff to find on these islands? I knew it! My treasure hunting heart is thumping! We gotta go check it out right now! Okay. Well, hold on, because... So that's how you check the map. I just want to real quick get a good look at everything else. Briny Scrolls... Salmonid Research. What does that mean? Oh, you tell me the scrolls. I go to you to look for them? Oh, this is just to look back at them. We already have some. The Splatlands are in an uproar over the appearance of mysterious islands due to the seismic shift. Some think these are the fabled spiralite islands said to have sunk into the sea long ago. Investigation plans include the dispatching of a survey team just as soon as the team leader returns from a vacation. Splatsville plunges into debt, surpassing 60 billion G. The festival and massive donations briefly boosted the economy, but it was once again in trouble. Excitement over the surplus may have prematurely loosened purse strings. Okay, wait. That's crazy. 'Cause Deep Cut is a band of... They're like a troop of treasure hunters, obviously, but they're like... In Splatoon 3, they were teased to be villains, and like... Obviously, they're looking for a lot of gold, they're looking for a lot of money. Is this the reason why? So that they can save their home? Because that's crazy. And it would make a lot of sense. 500 spiralite crystals to get the next one? Or is that actually true? I definitely don't have that much, but... Salmonid research. And that's just learning their weaknesses and stuff. And it's similar to Side Order. We'll learn that by fighting them on the way. So I think we're ready to go. Shall we make the bot's maiden voyage a treasure hunt? Those radar pings were a long way off. How are we going to get the bot there? Well, it'll take a while, but we could plop it on a raft and paddle it over. No, wait! I got a way better idea! Squeeze yourself in there real quick, big man. If you think it'll fit. That's crazy. Okay, your turn, mechanic. You'll have to hang on to the bot. And hold on real tight. Wouldn't want you to get separated. I'll need your help for the last part of the plan, Shiver. If you say so, but what is this plan of yours? Bot, check. Mechanic, check. Destination, do I have this right? Not quite. There we go. Here goes nothing. Brace yourselves. Ah, yes. There he goes. What a rough landing. So that's how we get to all the islands. That's interesting. And that also does confirm that we can't actually move the boat yet. So maybe that's like an end of game thing? What a rough landing. Did you get any scrapes? How about that precision yeeting? Guys, let's calm down. I know they incorporate a lot of slang into this, but let's try to tone it down just a little bit. You landed smack on the target. Honestly, Fry, didn't you have something else you wanted to say to these two? Oh yeah, sorry for tossing you with that warning. Very good. It's okay, the mechanic and I are both fine. I think the bot's also... Huh? What's the matter? What's this button? It wasn't lit up before. Let's try it. Oh, you're searching for treasure. Okay. Follow the radar. What did you just do? Wow, it marked spots. It marked spots where we got a hit on the radar. No, it's not. I see a couple of minor pings over that way. Interesting. Which means the big one there must be the main catch. I smell loot! That's probably not all this bot can do. Let's try things out as we go. If you see something you need me for, call out over here with X and I'll come running. Alright, it's go time. Big man on the move. Someone's in high spirits. Okay. Well, I know that you can shoot things, so if you can figure that out really quickly, I would love your assistance. I can already kind of tell that this gun is faster. And I think that's what they mean by 23 shot as opposed to 16 shot. I think it's shooting 23 shots per... I don't know their metric. But per whatever, in equivalence to 16 per whatever the last one was. Oh no, the damage is 23. That also makes sense. So damage is higher and it does feel faster though. I might be hallucinating that a little bit. But I feel like... I didn't see anything. It feels like... It's faster. Come over here. Oh yeah, I can bounce on you. Yep. Alright. This is awesome. So already one of my questions has been answered, kind of, because I wasn't allowed to use Shiver or Fry with this one. I have to use Big Man, which is fine. I was just curious if they were going to do that or not. Can you? Yeah, you can. Shrimp Roller? Can I switch in the middle? No, I can't. I have to... I can only switch weapons when I'm in the boat. That makes sense. So you get over here, and then I hop, and I get right on that. And then you come here again, and I hop. There we go. That's easy. That's really easy. That's really good to learn. Look, mechanic. That crystal must be what pinged on our radar. Hold on, the bot's HUD is flashing a message. Drill ready? Does it want you to use the bot's drill to break that crystal? What's the harm in trying? Even if it breaks, one crystal's not worth much. You always know how to get to the bottom line, Shiver. Alright, I'll give it a try. Press X. You'll have to deal with them before drilling. Okay, got it. This is awesome. This is so good. Salmonids are guarding it, yeah. Take them all out at once. Oh, you mean my showstopper? Okay, now we can charge it. Oh, we do get power eggs. I didn't even notice. Your bot buddy builds the showstopper gauge. Once the showstopper gauge is full, press R to unleash the showstopper, okay? So I'm assuming we get power eggs from killing salmonids, and we obviously get the spiralite crystals by finding them out in the wild. That makes sense. And you can spam those, that's good. It's kind of like it's like a more mobile version of the crab tank. Mega power eggs are worth 100 power eggs. They fill up the showstopper gauge quickly. It's time we took care of that crystal. You know the drill. Okay. It honestly didn't do very much, but... I want to know what the yellow things were that came from the last one. Look at that, it's so shiny. That's a fine-looking crystal. No wonder it set off such a big ping on our radar. What kind of treasure do you think it's hiding? Go ahead and crack it with the drill, I gotta know. Yeah, there's gonna be... They're gonna come out of that. Yep. Wow, that's a lot. Oh my goodness. I'm assuming there's a lot less if you pick tourist mode. It's definitely not a problem. It's just a bit shocking. Oh, and they're still coming. Okay. Holy shit, they're fast. I'm used to bigger enemies being the slow ones. There we go. I think that's it. Not too shabby. And as soon as you get the treasure, you're done with the level. That is such a cute little scene. Oh my god! Look at that, a real actual treasure chest. So the bot's radar does detect treasure. Alright, mechanic, big man, haul that chest back to the... Huh? Shiver, what's up? What are you guys doing here? Fry? Fry! The signal's dead. Sounds like something's happening on the hideout ship. Are you as worried as I am, mechanic? Let's hurry back. So it's either salmonids or... It's probably salmonids. We forgot to plan for a way back. Oh no. That's a lot of water to cross. Huh? Oh, it's Master Mega! And the eels, right? That's why they said them? Yeah, yeah. Oh my god. Yes! Yeah, yeah, I know. Surprised to see us? It's fine if you are. We were surprised to see these guys too. I can tell you're lost at sea, but I'll explain everything later. That was very close. Take us home, Master Mega, and bring the loot. That Master Mega has some serious brawn, Shiver. He zipped us right back here in no time. So fast we didn't even get a cutscene for it. That wasn't even his full power. Remember that he was also towing a heavy bot and the treasure chest. That reminds me. Sorry for hanging up on you back there. I was so surprised that I fumbled the receiver. In fairness, I wasn't expecting that shark and your eels to come looking for us either. We should probably mention for the mechanic's benefit. I'm a shark tamer for the Ho-Ho-Jiro line. Our family can control sharks. And I'm an Onaga eel tamer going way back. I lead that crew of yellow eels you saw. It's really good that they're mentioning that by name. That's really cool, because there's a lot of lore with the idols that isn't really mentioned outright. It's only found in scrolls and findable messages. Like the most prominent one that comes to mind is Pearls. She has a last name. It's kind of escaping me right now. But her family being super rich, her dad, I think, gave her the Manta Maria for her birthday, all that kind of stuff. I love Pearl so much. I could talk about her all day, but this guy's the head of the Manta Clan dance school. I'm sure you've seen our faces before, but not many know the real us. We're TV and radio stars, the freshest three you'll ever see. For the sake of the world and all of its people, we dashing and gorgeous thieves hunt for treasure. God, you have so many jobs. Masters of legendary abilities passed down for generations through 3 Splatsville families. You know our name. Ready, set? It's Deep Cut. Of course. Of course. Every single time. Do you not know our name? As if, big man. Good one, though. Have you really not heard of us? Wait a sec. Who did you think we were? Just some trio of treasure-crazed weirdos who flew into an unknown island and got themselves stranded? That does describe us pretty well. I mean, that sums us up, so it's a pleasure being stranded with you, mechanic. But I'm supposed to be famous. Oh, did you catch that? Shiver's good enough to take the silver in a crocodile tears contest. I nearly forgot about the treasure chest we found. Why haven't we opened it yet? Good question! Let's have a peek inside right now! Alright everyone, gather round to feast your eyes on the loot. Oh, okay. Treasure? Is this treasure? They look like ink tanks, but much more complicated. Nice of them to come with an instruction manual. Huh? Listen to this. These tanks are designed to power special tools called gadgets. Each gadget is unique. Use whichever one feels like the best to fit your style. Gadgets can equip depend on your tank. Take a look at the gadgets first before deciding on a starter tank. Okay, this is speed versus power versus tactics. Those are those colors. So speed is blue, power is orange, tactics is purple. So I might be going against my own team a little bit here, because I did pick the speed boost, I picked the speed team for the Splatfest, because usually when I play traditional Splatoon, like Turf Wars and everything, I aim for guns and sub-weapons and specials that I can use really fast. That's why I chose that. But for this is in a different context, right? This is, I'm assuming, like, this is gonna upgrade your damage. This is gonna upgrade equip gadgets with tactical capabilities, fight strategically to... So yeah, this is the shot pot, is the splatchet, and is the blast boot. Help you move quickly. Fight fast to evade salmon attacks. So it, honestly, the one I want the least is this. I don't think that's going to be very useful. I know you can upgrade it a lot, and it'll probably be a lot more useful once it's fully upgraded, but I think that, compared to these on lower levels, is probably going to be definitely not as effective. I'm most drawn to the splatchet, but I can change my tank later. Is the splatchet considered my sub-weapon? I think I'm gonna go with the splatchet. That one feels the best to me. That's so cool, and it fits like a glove. It's a little small for me, though. Use the gadgets with R. Okay, yeah. It's a sub-weapon. And it has cooldown. Okay. So I believe the first thing we're going to try to do when upgrading this gadget is make the cooldown a lot faster. We can talk to them now. It's hotter here than it was in Splatsville, huh? I could go for a big bowl of shaved ice. Where's Fry? Where did Fry go? Oh, there she is. Firing off gadgets seems fun. Wish I had the know-how to try them for myself. Alright, let's get into this. We got a long way to go, I think. There's a new ping. I think it's onto something here. Hang on, who's riding Baka next? I mean, I'm willing to go myself if we all think it's necessary. Just say you really want to ride in it already. I want to turn too, but I'm fine with you taking it this time. That way I get to swing the crane some more. Changing your bot body also change it. You can change it from gear. Okay. Well. I want to use Shiver all the time. I am one of the people that I mentioned earlier that is very biased towards one idol, and out of all of the deep cut people, my favorite is easily Shiver. I love Fry, absolutely, and I love Big Man, to a slightly lesser degree. But Shiver is my favorite. And there'll probably be times where I want to use Fry, mostly just because I want to know the differences in all their abilities. Maybe I'm missing out on something. Maybe, you know, one is better suited for a level than Shiver. But I want to use Shiver really, really, really bad. So I'm gonna use her the most, probably. Let's look at this real quick. Oh, I can change it between L and R. That's right. So I can use 2 gadgets at the same time. So I'm assuming there's going to be another set of 3 gadgets, where one goes to speed, one goes to power, one goes to tactics again, and I can only use the other power gadget. That seems to be what they're trying to go after, and I have to move my legs because they're falling asleep. Let's look at... we can keep it... Should I make it L or R? I think I'll keep it R. Let's look at tank, maybe? Until power up is 50,000 eggs. Yeah, because I have the power tank selected, so it'll only show up if it's another power-related gadget. And this is where I can change my style if I want to. Eyebrows and stuff. And this is the roller that we just got, the shrimp roller. Optimize for attack area and effect and ink coverage. But I think I'm going to stick with the gun. I'm best with a gun, so... Again, maybe things will change. Maybe I'll think that one weapon will be better for a level and I'll switch it in those occasions. But for now, I'm just getting my bearings, so I think we'll be fine with a gun. Oh, did I press the wrong button just then? No, I don't think I did. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's also very similar to Side Order. Because I don't think Salmon Run had sprinkler salmonids like that. Just gonna try not to die on the first level real quick. There we go. It's really not that bad. At least so far. Let's drill this. Doing good. So what is your deal? What does that do? Okay, it slowly takes damage. That's good to know. That's not as bad as I thought it would be. It's like a Toxic Mist thing, but it's also... I don't think Toxic Mist directly does damage to you, I think it just slows you down, and that does not slow you down, it seems. Okay. Can I get over here? I can. Oh, I probably could have done this over here. Gotcha. So maybe I could have jumped up on my own without the bot, just using those plants. I didn't really see a prompt for that, but maybe that's what it wanted me to do. Okay. I wonder if there's a setting to turn on, like, health bars for certain enemies. But I don't know if they do that for this. They definitely, there was a late update in Splatoon 3 that added health bars to turf war enemies, like your other online teammates and opponents, which I thought was a really good update. A lot of people had mixed feelings on it. But I think it makes it a lot more engaging. Because turf war, it's really easy to get boring. Okay, that's gonna be... I feel that that might become a bit tricky. Oh, I can break that, and that breaks pretty easily. That's also good to know. Holy shit. Hello? Here comes more. And I have a special saved up, but I didn't feel the need to use it just then, so I'm saving it until I get cornered like that again. And I think this is the big treasure. So that means we're done with this level, I guess. Oh my god, it changes depending on who you're with. Oh, goodbye. Thank you for coming. Okay, level up. Leveled up power tank. Is that true or is it not? What leveled up? Was it me that leveled up or was it... I don't understand. Because I don't level up the power tank until I get 50,000 eggs. Something leveled up, I guess it was just me. Because it's not my gun. My tank was... My gun was already level 2. And I got... Oh, I got a scroll just for completing it? Some sort of parts. Hey, there was this old-looking document in the chest. Okay, I did get it automatically. Let's see what it's about. Look what's in the sketch! It's that crystal the bot radar's been pointing us to. Plus one of the mysterious shards that are all over. There are a lot of notes here too, what do they say? Both the crystal and the shards are apparently called something called spiralite. Spiralite, like the name of the islands? There's more here about it having some strange properties, but it's all gobbledygook to me. I guess it can't hurt to keep collecting any spiralite shards we see. The Master Mega back there, fucking having a great time. I don't know what to do with them, but maybe the mechanic has some ideas. My question is, who wrote these notes? Oh yeah, we found some kind of parts, right? Shame to see them go to waste. Maybe you have a use for them. You can get gadget parts by defeating salmonids and excavating crystals. Equip these parts to a gadget to modify it in various ways. Try equipping the ones you just got to a gadget right away with plus. Okay. Let's try. All the parts you collected so far. Each part has a number of slots. The better the part, the more slots it takes. That's weird. Equipping gadget parts fills up slots. Oh, okay. So it's like clothing attributes. But I have 10 slots per gadget. Okay, that actually makes a lot of sense. So okay. Vertical slash. But I want damage. I guess I can equip both of them right now. But later on I'll probably get rid of the 4 ones so I can focus on having a really high damage and low cooldown. I think that's it. So gadgets get stronger when you equip parts. I want to see. Try it out on that target over there. I bet these aren't the only parts out there. Swap them at any time. I didn't try. Okay. Yeah, okay. That definitely feels a lot stronger. My showstopper is basically a straight line. Stay calm, get the salmonids in your sights, and let it rip. That's good to know, because I'm going to be using you a lot. Where are Master Mega and the eels? Oh, they're over there. He's freaking out. Oh my god. Oh. I love how, like, round he is. He's just a very fat, stubby shark. Oh, there are the eels. Oh my god, that's cool. And they're also not very long. You'd think that the eels would be longer, too. Interesting. Maybe they just really wanted to make them cute. Or maybe it has a lore significance. There's definitely, like, references to the pollution that happened to start this whole story in the first place. This is the last ping I'm seeing on the island. The fog's keeping us out from everywhere else, so if this one's a bust, we might as well go home. We're gonna find treasure this time for sure. My nose knows! What do I knows? Huge if true. What the fuck? Huge if true? Shiver says huge if true? I don't know how big that is, but it feels big to me. Anyway, we don't know what we're going up against. Let's prepare for anything. I don't know the origin of that phrase, but it feels like something that a Nintendo character shouldn't know. Make sure to be back by dinner. And I am getting hungry, actually. Scale-buried ruins. Let's see if I can spot anything while I'm out and about. I want there to be secret stuff. Pretty foggy for some reason. Well, there's the reason. Something suspicious about that mist. See how it's coming out of those pipes? What are you saying? It isn't 100% all-natural fog? Those pipes are coming right out of the ground. I wonder what's at their source. None of our business, that's what. All I want to know is, where's the treasure? Well, the bot's radar does point beneath us. There must be a hollow under our feet. Which means the treasure's underground. Should we look for an entrance? Why bother? We've got all we need right here. Yeah, where there's a drill, there's a way. Cave time, absolutely. I'm assuming it's the facility we saw in one of the latest trailers, right? sub-level 1. What is this place? That weird fog we saw is all over. Let's not stay longer than we need to. The fog's giving me chills. There's still a bit more digging to do before we reach the treasure, so spin up that drill and, uh-oh. Getting here used up all the drill's energy. Oh, we need power eggs to charge it back up. Power eggs, huh? Aha! I see a salmonid that looks like it's absolutely stuffed with power eggs. Such a thoughtful salmonid. I'll happily take those power eggs off its fins. Alright, let's do it. Oh, that was cool. Okay, so the vertical slash is actually something that happens after the main slash, which is something that is very good to know. I thought it was going to happen in replacement of the original slash. Whoops, whoops. They brought the little guys back. That's not good for me. I hate those tiny ones. Oh my god, it's timed? I didn't know that it was timed. Oh shit. Alright, well now I gotta pick up the pace a little bit. Okay. Barely, just barely. Sub-level 2. Oh, okay. I see what they're doing. They're taking a lot of elements from Side Order here. It's like the tower, but in reverse. I'm not sure, but the treasure radar is definitely pointing this way. And this is our first look at a salty salmonid. Alright. That stuns it for a little bit. That's good to know. Shit. Okay. And sometimes it aims for the bot. That's also good to know. Why is it timed? Like, what's the reason for that? I know that things are timed because we're on a shift when we're in Grizzco, but this is not Grizzco. We're, like, by ourselves. Is there any real reason for it to be timed? Whoops, 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 whoops. Shit. Okay. I got distracted. I have 3 lives, so it's fine. There we go. And that's it. But all the mini-boss use the same as the boss, just bigger and get an HP. Yeah. HP boost. Almost to level 3, although I still don't really know what that means in the context of this game yet. And that was also in the trailer, mid-air jump equipable on all tanks. That's right, okay. But I don't think I really need that. I mean, it's the first one you get, so I'm assuming they're giving you this just to teach you about it, and then, like, they'll give you the actual good stuff later. Small spot, large slot. Let's take a look at our gadgets. Fog cleared up pretty quick, but what gives? I don't remember anything about the fog clearing up on the radio forecast. That's because it was the forecast for Splatsville, not the Spiralite Islands. There's a lot of strange fog around here. It seems to be coming from the Salmonid ruins. Then maybe we can clear the rest of the fog by tackling more ruins. Never mind the fog, we found loot! There really is a treasure in the Spiralite Islands. What do you think? That pose, that gaze? I'm speechless! You don't hear about too many Salmonid relics on the market. I bet we could ask a fortune from collectors. I agree it'll most likely fetch a decent amount, but not enough to pay off Splatsville's debts. I want to fix Splatsville's finances, but it's easier said than done. True, it'd take a pretty big honkin' treasure to make a dent in that problem. But hey, we got a small treasure at least. That's better than nothing, right? Alright, let's head back to Splatsville. Why? Why not? Shiver Shark and the Eels can tow the hideout ship to get us home, right? If that's what we wanted, I'm sure they could. If that's what we wanted. Is it not? Duh, you think we'll settle for this dinky excuse for loot? We'll go home, alright, once we've stripped the Spiralite Islands bare of treasure, every last piece. What? Come on, mechanic, you want more too, right? I'm gonna take your silence as a yes. Then it's settled. Aw, but I pre-ordered Manta Quest 3. Never seen a Salmonid relic before. There's power inside. I can just tell by holding it. And there's Mechanic Shack. Okay. Hold up a sec. Hey, Mechanic, you got time to talk about hideout ship construction? I know I said I wanted to set up an arcade here next, but maybe we bump that down the priority list. We might want to start with something helpful for hunting treasure. At least that's what Shivers suggested. Like, I don't know, a place to make gadgets and weapons stronger. Then we could handle any Salmonids we see. But whatever you want is cool, and will help. Oh yeah, feel free to turn the open space into a test range. We can stick some targets in easy. I figure, can we actually place them as we want? That's kind of cool. Salty Tongues Bucket. Use skill points to upgrade your tanks. Does that mean more ink to use? Like it gets used up less when we shoot and stuff? Test range. I don't think we need any of that. Arcade cabinet. Okay, we actually can. That's what the minigames are. Okay. That's really weird that so many games nowadays are having retro minigames. Like, all I can think about right now is Five Nights at Freddy's. And it's really weird to have a connection of that with Splatoon. It's strange. It's strange. Yes and no at the same time? Okay. Use skill points to upgrade your tanks by increasing attributes like HP and damage. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Maybe that's good? I feel like, I mean, I can't imagine it's bad. But what if there's like something better that I can use it on? This is what I'm going to be really nervous about the whole time I'm playing this game, is if I'm using too much stuff on things that I shouldn't be using it on. I'm not going to make any commitments until I know exactly what I'm doing. High danger. Oh, I understand. My level is being upgraded, and that corresponds to the salmonid level on the map. So, that means that I'm assuming my damage is increasing or something like that, and therefore I'm able to take on stronger enemies. Something in that range. We got lore on all the salmonids. I'm assuming that's on the scrolls. I can look at the scrolls. That is here. I haven't gotten anything new yet. Gadget guide, weapon guide, salmon research, relic collection. I know it wants me to do this. And it'll probably by doing it, it'll teach me what it means, so I'm just gonna do it. Because why not? I'll get more of them anyway. I know I'll fight a whole ton of them. You want a workbench to upgrade your tanks? Leave it to us. How did we ever manage with this teensy-weensy table? It boggles the mind. We can at least set you up with one that doesn't wobble. Alright everyone, let's get cracking. We did it! This one's way more stable. I'm sure it could handle 3 heavy tanks with ease. Give it a try later on to see how it feels. Okay. Oh! Excuse me, but how goes it with the workbench? You mentioned upgrading the tanks. Is that something you can do? After all, we don't know who made the tanks or when. It'll take a certain level of skill to tinker with them. I need skill points. Skill points are gained by earning experience in raids and raising your level. There may be books on the Spiralite Islands somewhere that can help level up your skills. Aren't you a sly one, mechanic? You've already got skill points. I see I was worried over nothing. In that case, give it a try right away. I see. Okay. That was a good choice. So I can upgrade these individually. I'm probably, right now, gonna want to do damage first. Weapon damage, I'm assuming, is gonna be the best one for right now. I haven't really been getting hurt much. I know I had a little moment where I kinda died there, but I honestly just got distracted. There's 2 screens between my monitors, and I'm still getting used to them. I set them up the last stream, and I haven't got time to get fully adjusted to it, but by the time I do, I won't be getting hit as much. It looks like that's all I can do right now. So my damage is upgraded. That's very good. And we're gonna do this. This looks almost exactly like the first island I was on. Except for these rocks. These are different. They're huge. Oh my goodness. I saw people on Twitter complaining about, like, the eerie music of this, and I think someone replied to it with, like, a perfect response of, like, I love how they described exactly what they, like, were clearly aiming for in making this music. Like, that's the whole point, is that it's supposed to be eerie, and you're on a deserted island with monster fish. Like, what did you think we were gonna be listening to? Taylor Swift? Like, that's just not what this game is. I see a stinger over there. I can't ink that. That's okay. Get over here. Whoops, I pressed the wrong button. Is it X? Is that Y? Is it set to X? No, that is. Hold on. Let the cooldown press X. Okay, that does happen. Maybe I'm just pressing it on accident? I feel like I'm pressing X and the gadget is happening, but X is supposed to be the bot button, so I'm just confused. I can squid surge. I didn't know that, but now I know that, and I'm very happy. Explosive steps. That's probably going to be a very good thing to have. These guys are the same as they always have been. Let's get on over here real quick. Yeah, my damage is 29, but that's probably because of the upgrade that I literally just did. I don't think that's because I'm leveling up. Normally. It might just be a progress tracker, the normal leveling up. There is a scroll. Okay. That wasn't very hidden. So far they haven't been. I can't get around that. There we go. What are you? Oh, you're one of those. Okay, that's fine. That is very easy now. Okay, that's good to know. I think there's something I missed over here, so I'm just gonna get that real quick. Because it clearly wants me to go that way, but... Whoops! That was a mistake. I did not mean to do that. I pressed the wrong button. Healing, there we go. Come over here. And let me fly. I got a compass. What does that do? I'm assuming that's something I can look at later. Did the stinger die? It's gone. I didn't attack it. Was that the bot? Interesting. Oh shit. Supposedly I got all that, because they said that if I miss anything that it'll just automatically come back to me. Leveled up. And I got a skill point. Chipped sconce. I have 2 relics now. So the main goal of this game is to earn enough money via relics to pay off the debt of Splatsville, which is very interesting. I did not think they were going to go any route similar to that, but let's look at the menu. Whoops, whoops, whoops. That's not what I wanted. Oh, the compass. The compass we picked up is active all of a sudden. It's not pointing at anything in particular, though. We should probably check out whatever's in that direction anyway. The hunt is on. Okay. Let's look over here first. Did I get any scrolls? No, I did not. I thought I did, though. That's weird. Oh, is that it? I think that's it. The boss salmonids who claim this area as their territory seem to carry massive power eggs with them at all times. Perhaps it is some sort of badge of honor, an indication of their strength. Okay. That's pretty normal stuff. Let's do gear, maybe? Take a look at this. Yeah. Slash damage up, definitely. Vertical slash is a lot better than I thought it was, but I think creates an explosion. Damage is increased compared to that of horizontal slashes. Okay, that can actually be really good. Victory cooldown. Shortens the cooldown of this gadget when you defeat a boss salmonid with it. Okay, so that's a very strong explosion. Let's remove everything, I think. Oh, you can only have one at a time of each, like, type. Oh, that's interesting. But let's remove all these. I think the way to go is definitely slash damage up. That's the first one I'm going to do. If I do the most expensive explosive one, it takes up all my other slots. However, I can do explosive and vertical slash. Or victory cooldown and vertical slash, which leaves me with one more for damage up. Or I could do vertical slash and the lowest explosive and 1 damage up. I think that's probably what I'm gonna do. Oh, I can't select both of those, that's right. So that takes all of my slots. Slash damage up, vertical slash on, explosive steps small. What's this one called? It's also called small. This one's just a little bit bigger. Yeah. I think that's probably the best option. Let's tried that. And then, let's go back. Relic powers. Ink consumed is reduced by 10, that's really good. Let's do that one. Just to get rid of the exclamation mark, we're gonna do that. We have a whole bunch of weapons now. Plastic bottle splatter shot is level 3. I think I'm gonna switch to that one. But these designs are all really cool. I love that. I love that so much. We have styles. We have new styles. There's a whole lot more than they showed in promotional arts. That's cool. So it looks like there's 3 different versions of each, like, category of outfit. And Amiibos has an exclamation point up there, but I haven't bought them yet. That's what these ones are. So this one is Shiver's Amiibo, this one's Fry's Amiibo, this is Big Man's Amiibo. I am gonna buy those as soon as possible. I have all the other Amiibos from this series, but I haven't been able to find a credible source to buy those from yet. So I think I'll go with... I really like the normal outfit, but this one's also very cool. I think I'm gonna do this for now, just to chill. And then there's Mechanic Shack. Upgrade tanks. Let's go back to weapon damage and upgrade it again. And then we're done. And we go. We haven't done that yet, but that's still high danger, so let's focus on the normal ones first. Is that really a Spiralite crystal? It's wild that they get so big. According to the bot's radar, there's almost no space inside that crystal. So don't get your hopes up for a treasure chest inside. Maybe not, but a crystal of pure Spiralite, it's perfect for collecting shards. And Spiralite shards can be very useful, so the more we have, the better. Okay, then let's go find some power eggs. Cracking that crystal will take a lot of energy. The more power eggs you can find, the better. Think of how much loot we could haul. Then that's the plan. Grab lots of power eggs and turn them into loads of Spiralite shards. Okay. Mine the huge crystal. Okay. Understood. I need to get 2,000. And this is gonna show me... I mean, those are never really useful. It's always a pretty straight path of where you need to go in these games. I don't know why they do that. I mean, sometimes they are. Sometimes in levels like the shower guys, you need to know where they're going because you have to get into the tight space and then navigate the maze. But for stuff like this, it doesn't really make any sense. Whoop! There you go. Unless there's something secret around here, which is always a possibility. Alright. So far, so good. I did see a surfboard back there, which I'm gonna go back to. But I'm covering all my bases real quick. get that later. I think it was over here. Somewhere. Right there, okay. That takes us back to the big one. And it gives us a balloon. Always good to check stuff. Now this is a very big island. They have not given me an island quite this big until now. Here's another one. It's making me nervous because I feel like I'm gonna miss some things, but I really don't want to. I wonder if we're going to be able to upgrade the exploration bot. I'm assuming that's one of the tabs that I haven't unlocked yet. Explosive steps. I'm going to move this again because my leg is freaking out. There we go. This is just sitting here. Let's go back that way. Can make that jump. Okay, it did not seem like it at first. And there's a guy over here. You are different than I remember. Oh, you make shockwaves now. Well, you always did, but you make them on your own. You make them without a cannon. And there are goldies, which is what I just realized you are. Okay. That was a lot of shards. And bouncy pads. Bounce pads of evil, apparently. Yeah, I'm gonna be able to do a lot of tricks like this, I think. Whoop! Drill is ready for the one back there? It looks like it. I guess that's what the spiraling is for. Of the light. A crystal regenerated. Interesting. So it really just wants me to go around, all around this map. And they'll keep popping up and I'll just keep drilling them. Oh, and they just all disappeared, I guess. So you do that first. We'll get all this, and then we'll go get the big guy. There we go. And that's it. Okay. Okay. So far, so good. Do we get another compass? I didn't notice that. Mechanic shack? Let's look at this real quick. We're gonna definitely do this, because so far that's helping out a lot. Scrapper's glass window. Gadget development. Develop gadgets using stuff like salmonid drops and spiralite shards. I think that's going to be very useful. Let's do that right away. So you need a workspace for developing gadgets? Sounds great, let's get to it. Perfect timing, actually. I was just inspecting the bot and found some gadget blueprints. Blueprints? I had no idea. You should be able to make nice new gadgets with these. Leave the workspace to us. Ta-da! From here on out, consider this your very own gadget workshop. Just imagine the gadgets that'll come out of this place. Indeed, I'll go get the blueprints. Meet me there later, mechanic. It's gonna get hard to read those after a while. Okay, I am gonna go there right now, I think. It's another good day for a great treasure hunt. You're developing a new gadget here, right? The blueprints for the bot are here, so go ahead and use them. Takes materials to make gadgets, but all you need is whatever salmonids drop and spiralite shards. Gadgets have to be fitted to specific tanks, yeah. Has space for 2 gadgets. Salty Tongues bucket. Okay. So power will give me that one. Speed gives me... Oh, those are good, I think. Those look good. Interesting. Big shot! Oh my god! Big shot! It's infecting this too! I'll never escape. Holy shit. We don't have time. We don't have time for Deltarune right now. We can, should I stick with power? Splatchet is really good. But I don't want to miss out on anything. Splatolites. And spin wheel. Okay, so that's like the spinners in side order. Again, a lot of side order stuff that they're bringing to this. I think I'd most likely go with this out of the stuff we can make, but I don't want to make anything... I think this is one of the stuff that I'm like, I don't want to make anything until I know which one is best. That looks really good. And Dash Bomb looks really good. This doesn't look as good to me. because you know that they're going to be upgraded like the Splatchit. So I'll look into that later when I have like a whole bunch of Spiralite crystals. And this is multiplayer. Okay. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm good. Cancel, please. Thank you. What's up there? Operate crane? Oh my god! Oh, this is crazy. What is it? ZR? And then retract is X? How do I down? How do I go down? Is it left button or right button? Right button, okay. That's weird that they don't have a button for that to show you. Oh, you let go of it? You let go of retract. That's what it is. Okay. That's a little difficult. I gotta get one of these. Try to get this golden one. Shit. It's fast. Damn. This is like Uma Musume flashbacks to getting that achievement. God, that's difficult. If I go there, then I get it. Okay, it's not that bad. Bring that onto here. X and open claw. Just like that, and then back. That's crazy! That's a crazy mechanic. So what is it? Oh, it's these! Huh. Big shot. Okay. What's up, Fry? So not staring at the ocean for hours. I was anxious at first, but we've settled into a very comfortable routine thanks to you. We're doing good. I think we're doing good so far. I want to get one of the golden ones. That's something. Okay, you have to make sure that it's fully opened before you can release it. I'm just gonna wait until I see like a really good one, because you never know when they're gonna pop up. And my finger is slipping. There we go. Of course, now that I know how to do it, I don't think they're gonna give it to me. Just get this one. Aw, damn. Some of them are faster than others. Like, that one's really slow. And that one's really fast. Okay. I'm learning, I'm learning. I'm learning. Okay, there's one. I want to do it, like, right now. Maybe? No, later than that. Okay. It's a really weird angle. There's one. Retract and drop. Whoops, whoops, I left. Oh, okay. Damn it! It's so close! Okay. Oh shit, I did it! Okay, this is it. What is this gonna be? I'm assuming it's a part, but I really want to know. Oh, it's like an orange color. It is Stinger's Colander. I feel like that wasn't worth all that effort. I feel like I could have got those pretty easily just by doing the levels, which I'm gonna do now. The new compass we found is acting up. What's it pointing to now? I don't know. Excuse me. But there's something here. Danger. I kind of want to try this first. Just out of curiosity. Oh, this is a sub-level one. Okay. Holy shit, there is a danger level to this. Wow, that's a lot of them. Alright, we're gonna need to abuse this a lot more. And heal a lot more. Okay. Holy shit. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Last try. Holy shit. That's nuts. That's ridiculous. Okay, I understand what survivalist means now. Those are not to be taken lightly. But it's good that I can upgrade at any time and try again later. Okay. Let's come back to it. Let's do this one first. I feel like I'm losing ink really fast right now. Yeah, this is already a lot easier than that one. Okay, slashes don't really travel very far, is what I'm gathering. Excuse you, that was extremely rude. And that's what I said about the little guys. The hard part of this one is just getting the eggs in time. Holy shit. Okay. I just gotta focus a little more on that. What did I get just then? I'm not looking at the right thing, am I? I'm not. There it is. Whole bunch of new stuff. Let's assess. We're gonna do that. What else is equipped? Oh, it's down here. Vertical slash. We're gonna do damage up. We're gonna do charge in damage up. Okay, maybe 35% is crazy. Let's do the 4 one, and then overpowered attacker. Increases slash damage when you hit 9 or more salmonids when charging in. I don't think that that's... I don't know how big the hitboxes are. I don't know how likely that is to happen. Vertical slash, and then... Is there any that has 2? Yeah, explosive steps. Splash area. Increases the size of the attack area of effect when slashing. Okay, wait. If we get rid of vertical slash and then do overpowered attacker... Oh, but we can't do this also, because that takes up too many slots. If we take that off and do slash area up, those two work together, but I might not need slash area. We can try it with overpowered and charge and just do regular slash damage. And maybe that's good. I don't really know yet, but we can try it out. And we got higher level weapons. So let's do this. And that's gonna help a lot. Okay. Let's try that one more time. Yes. Oh no, I don't need to call for help. We're good. We're gonna do this on our own. That is a really cool thing that they added, though. Just focus on getting eggs. That is the goal. Excuse me? I know, but I can't get in there unless I do that, which breaks my armor. Oh, but I can use this again, which I immediately forgot that I had. Head to sub-level 2. That was not bad. Okay. Holy shit. Okay. That was stupid. That one was dumb. Let's figure this out. The spawn is right there, so that's a very bad place to be stuck in. That is fast! You are very fast, and it's incredibly annoying. That is going to be a problem in the future. I can already feel it. Don't you dare. Let me heal. I know, but I'm gonna die, so calm down. Fuck. Yeah, okay. My frame rate. I'd like to be able to see. Oh my goodness. Okay, raid failed. That's fine. That's fine. Every time we do a run, we get a bit more parts and stuff. So we can keep upgrading, keep getting stronger, and then try again, and every single time we have a higher chance of winning. So I'm not worried about losing. I am probably gonna look back at the Splatchit, because I don't think I equipped very good stuff. HP is probably good right now. Or gadget slots. Let's do HP. And then if we do it again, we'll do gadget slots. Right here. Let's get rid of this and put back in vertical slash. Get rid of this and... Actually, is there another one that I can do? I guess do explosive steps? That could be good. Alright. We can try that one more time. Yeah, those guys I'm really worried about, the scrappers. They are very fast when they're moving. They can become a problem very quickly, it seems. It's easy to stun them, but if they are surrounded, it's hard to hit them. Okay. That's close. That's a close timer. I'm gonna get you first, because you were a big problem before. Thought you could get me. Almost full. Get it? Ah, damn, really? That's crazy. To not have enough from that. That was a really good run. HP is good. I think maybe gadget damage? Increases by 10%. Let's do... Let's do gadget damage, I guess. And then... look at the, what was this one again? Oh, that's these. Okay, so if I make this, or one of these, yeah, let's make this. That's probably why I'm losing, because it wants me to make that. Oh, that's adorable! That's such a cute little art style. Okay. Let's look at our gear now. Equip the second thing. There. And I don't have any parts for it. So let's get into that. Okay, that allows me to kill those without getting around them. I forgot that I saw that in the trailer. Oh yes, my specials! I haven't been using those either. That is a very distracting animation, what the egg thing just did. That right there, that covers a lot of the screen. That's very interesting that they decided to go with that. Oh, come on. You're almost done. Power egg's full? Is there one more level? Yeah, there is. Sub-level 3. Okay, I think we can do this now. Now that I remembered I have a special. Okay. Minced Scrapper. That's our boss for this. Holy shit, it's crazy. Okay. Oh my god. And it does have a health bar, like the other one did. I thought that guy had a saxophone. I was like, that would be on brand though for this series. Okay, so even if I use that, I do get my armor broken. That's not good. At least head on. I'm assuming all it wants me to do is kill this thing, but... let's do this. Okay, that helps a lot. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it in 6 seconds. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2... Holy shit, I got it. Okay! That was close. But not that bad. And the treasure is right there. Oh, and I figured out the audio problem from last stream, too. There was this really weird issue where, as soon as we switched over from the Wii U to the Switch, no pun intended, we were able to hear all of the music. We were able to hear, like, most of the sounds, but specifically, the audio garbles that play when characters are speaking, like Shiver and Fry, and the sounds you'd hear when you shoot your gun, and the sound that plays when you enter a level, those were all muted. And it wasn't based on... because some parts of the audio will play depending on whether you have the left earphone plugged in or the right earphone plugged in. I looked it up, and it's kind of based on that, but it goes deeper, because in the Switch settings, you can change it from, I think it's spatial to stereo, and that essentially gets rid of that. But the reason why it was a problem is because my capture card doesn't pick that up. It does not pick up spatial sound. and that's why it was an issue. So I went into settings and I fixed that, and that should be all good now. I can hear everything just fine, so you should be able to as well, because last time I was not able to hear them either. So, looks like we got some good stuff. More good weapons. Looks like we missed a radar ping or two in the buried ruins from before. I can't make up my mind whether to push on or retrace our steps. What do you think, mechanic? You're pretty worked up about this for a guy who wanted to pack up and go home. You got it all wrong. Wanting to go home soon is why I'm pumped for treasure. Yeah, keep telling yourself that. You dropped something, big man. Oh yeah, I meant to show this to you. A metal plate? Is this more scrap for the heap? Look closer, it's pretty rusty, but isn't there something written there? Huh. Though it's hard to make out what it says. Singing is the key. Something something opens the way. And what's this about gold? Whoa. Gold for eel? Say more. What else is there about gold? That's as much as I can read, but any hidden gold is worth going after, right? I found the plate attached to the bot. Feels like we're relying a bunch on the bot, actually. Is it leading us somewhere? The bot's leading us to gold? It's possible, I suppose. I don't get what the singing is the key part means, but I bet we'll know when the time comes. Well, you guys are singers, so I think it's pretty self-explanatory. This could be our big chance to bring back a fortune. That was gonna be one of my questions at the start of this stream that I forgot to bring up, though, is when are they gonna have more idle songs? Because I love these games. Probably the best part about these games to me is the music. I love the music in these games, and I have been so eager to hear new deep cut songs, because a lot of people criticize the songs in Splatoon 3, but I think it's interesting because not a lot of people appreciate the side order soundtrack, and I said that in my latest stream as well. The side order soundtrack is one of my favorite soundtracks. Actually, all the hero mode soundtracks are fucking phenomenal. But, of course, idle music is probably the most important kind of music in these games. And I wonder if... I guess not. Let's keep this up and uncover Secrets of Spotlight Islands, okay? I've been waiting to hear when they're gonna sing as the idols, because we've been hearing music, yes, but it's been the salmonid kind of music, and it's just kind of very simple and like any level music would be for something like this. I'm very eager to hear them actually sing. Oh, so since we did it with the power tank, we only got one of those treasure chests. So for completionists, it's gonna be completing it with the speed and tactic tanks as well. That makes sense. And looks like we have 9 and 7. We could go back and try this again now that we've upgraded, which I think I'm probably gonna do. I think that's the best idea, because I really want to know what that crystal is. Yeah, this is going a lot better. This music also isn't nearly as intense as a lot of Splatoon 3 Salmon Run music is. Which I think is very interesting. Holy shit. I mean, what the hell am I supposed to do about that? That's crazy. Let's immediately get a charge in there. That's wild. That's wild. We're gonna have to get a lot of damage up for something like that. Especially if there's more sub-levels that come with it. We did get a skill point, though. That's not that, though. That's down here. Yeah. I still think HP is fine for now. Let's do gadget damage. Ugh. I wonder how big this map is. Because I feel like we've barely scratched the surface to this. I do think that... I don't know. I don't know. There's like something on my mind, but I don't know how to describe it. Okay. Oh, they've got little guys on the map. That's adorable. So that kind of gives you a hint of what you're gonna see there. And this is probably like where the lava area of the map starts to come in, so I guess that comes up next. Maybe like this way is the factory, and then this way is the lava. I gotta stretch. How long have I been live? Two hours? That's not a lot. Yeah, let's just keep going. I want to get to some bigger part of the story before I take a break or leave off for the day. So let's kind of speed through this up a little bit, since we know what's going on now. There's not much learning left to do. I don't think, at least. Because these are fish sticks. I know about these. This is really cool. I really like this. It feels awesome to play with. Oh, there is one right there. Okay. So that's how the scrolls gradually become more hidden. Jumping off that is really fun. Yeah, it looks like the normal traversal levels are going to be a lot easier than the sub-levels because of the salted enemies. But actually, no, yeah, my bad. I was going to say I didn't see one in the last one, but it's because I failed, frankly. Is this going down? That's crazy. That's never been a thing before. Okay. Whoa, okay. Holy shit. Do not let that guy get near me. That's what it is. Okay. So that brings it down a lot. But I don't know why they do that. I don't know why they felt the need to include something like that. Curved trivet or trivet or something like that? Trivet? I don't know what that is. I don't know how to say it. Important stuff. Let's look at the scroll. Pipes reaching skyward spew out white gas. The areas around them are quite foggy. Supposing ancient salmonids made them, their technological prowess was astonishing. I mean, yeah, they're able to do a lot. So far the scrolls aren't really giving us much information that we wouldn't already be able to know. So it's a little disappointing, but maybe there'll be more later. I know we're kind of just starting out in the game. Spare room. There's one thing we haven't done yet. I want to see what that is. I don't have any ideas, but you could probably use a spare room. Oh, it's this. It's weapon upgrading. So I need whatever that red thing is, and that's probably what I get from the thing that I haven't been able to beat yet. Yeah, one of those. It looks exactly like that. Okay. I kind of want to go back to this one. Let's look at my stuff real quick. Is there anything that I can upgrade? Not here. Not there. Is there parts that I got over here? There is. I can do airborne damage, duration up, and battle frenzy cooldown. I can do all of them, so I might as well. Did I get anything for this? I did. Oh, there's big damage up. Okay, if I get rid of explosive and I get rid of charge in, I would have to get the... I would have to get the upgrade for slots. But I'm really curious if that damage is good enough to outweigh that. Let's keep it what we had it, 2-4, for now. And then we'll beat this, and we'll upgrade slots, and then we'll see what we can do there. What the hell was that? Okay. I don't know what killed me. Do they have like a long range? Is that what the tongs are? They just hit me from slightly farther away? That sucks. Dude, this is crazy. That's ridiculous. I got a skill point, though. So that's kind of what I wanted. Let's go back to this. Upgrade tank. Let's do slots. Check it out, see what we can do. So both of them are upgraded now. If I take off explosive steps, I have that much. I have just enough to be able to do slash damage up as much as possible. But it's like not as good as charge and damage up. I don't understand what the difference between those is. I guess this is damage for the regular slash and the vertical slash as opposed to just the initial slash. So maybe that is better. We can try that. And then I didn't get any extra parts for that, so there's nothing I can do. Whoop. Let's go to let's go to this guy, I guess. Aha! Hello? Excuse me. A lot is happening already. The fucking little guys. I couldn't make it up the wall in time. I shouldn't have jumped down. I knew it was a bad idea. I keep forgetting I don't have bombs. I don't have regular sub-weapons. That is the case. Okay. This is really hard to get used to. But I will do it. There's no way I'm gonna win this one, but it's fine. It's really, really bold of them to have a timer on top of a timer because all of those bombs are timed. And if you don't hit them within the window of that, then you lose like 10 seconds from your overall timer, which really sucks. That is interesting. Okay. Maybe I can do this one instead. It doesn't seem like those stingrays have either as much damage or as much widespread beam as usual. But I really need to focus up, because there we go. That should do it. And that was the treasure. Okay. That was good. That was really good. I wonder what speedruns are gonna be like for this game. Let's do it. Let's find out what this is. The weapons are starting to pile up. It's about time we had a place to put them. We could use it to upgrade them too, maybe? Like we'd have the weapons do weight training or something? I think the mechanic grinds spiralite shards into powder and uses those. Is that how it works? Oh, then spiralite shards are like protein for weapons, so that's how they bulk up. I assure you there's no weight training involved. Okay, so this is how we level up main weapons. There we go. Okay. So what's the difference between the stars on the weapons and the levels of the weapons? I guess the ones with 2 stars have an ability attached to them? So... that will upgrade it by 1 level. But I don't think that's worth it until I find myself in a really bad spot. Let's go to gear. Let's change to... Okay, that's a blaster. I want this guy. A slosher too. That might be really good, but this has... I wish I could read that ability. Is it in here? No, I guess not. Can I do the... No, this is just making them. Where is the... It's this, right? That's that. Oh, there's a lot of tabs. Okay, I think it's... plus, and then this, and then this. Yes, I still haven't gotten any more of those. Okay, that's fine. So these are the levels that get rid of the fog. Right? So... let's go for this, I guess. I didn't mean to press that. That's fine. Oh, shit. Slamming lid. So what's the new trick with you? 'Cause... is there one? Or do I just... Okay. Just like normal. Another scroll, maybe? Yes, it is. Thank you, Shiver. Oh, and also, actually, if I do the... Which one is it? Yeah. Oh shit. I was just trying to show something cool, man. Okay, okay, okay. Let me over there. You are done. You're done. There you go. No more of that, thank you. Why aren't I jumping in time? That's not correct, I feel. Holy shit, okay. Let's do that. Ow. I can't get on you in time. There we go. You're loud, dude. I do kind of get what that person on Twitter said now, of the music not really being spectacular. I don't think they meant it in the same way I'm going to mean it, but it definitely doesn't have a lot of the same interesting elements that Salmon Run music usually has. So I can see why people would be a little bit disappointed with it. But it's definitely not out of the realm of what they were obviously going for. I haven't really heard a memorable song yet. It's definitely just background music for now, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But I'd like to hear something new soon. Okay. Little Menace. Interesting. I haven't equipped any of those, and I probably should. Wind-up key. Resembles a starter device polished to a bright sheen. What kind of machine did it power? Finishing burst. So that's the only one that's exclusive to power. Ooh! Jam Squelcher? Bamboo Stringer? Okay. Oh no, I did equip one. Okay, I equipped one that uses up my ink a little less. I think I'm gonna keep that one, but Lifesaver is also good. While using a weapon, the area at your feet is inked a little. Isn't that always how it is, though? Finishing burst. 10% chance that a small explosion occurs when a salmonid is defeated. 10% is not a lot. I don't think that... I mean, I know we're going to be fighting a lot of salmonids, so that could end up being good when we have a level like that one. But they're released in waves, so... I don't know. I think we'll keep what we have for now. Actually, let's look at the weapons real quick. Shot 126. Let's do that. And there we go. Okay, that unlocks another one of those. What's it pointing to now? Over here? Do I actually have to find this on the map? Oh. Oh my god! That's cool! That's cool! You have extra raids for finding things with the compasses. Dashes of spice. So this gives me extra skill points, I guess? Sub-level 1. Oh! These are the special rooms! The bot's controls are locked. Wait, there's something here on the display about it. Push yourself for a chance to upgrade your skills. Come again? Wait, the mechanic's gear is different now. I guess we'll have to leave the bot here and take our chances with that gear. If we can't bring the bot, then it's all on you, mechanic. At least take a look at the weapons and gadgets you got saddled with before you go in. The ping is coming from deep within. There must be something worth our while waiting for us. Okay, this I was very curious about. What is this? The dash bomb propels you in the direction... Okay. This gives us a gadget? And fuck. Okay. Okay, I'm learning. So that gives us the gadget. I can't use it, though. Why can't I use it now? That's weird. Okay, I don't understand how that works. But okay. That is kind of fun. Okay, so this is similar to something that Sheldon would give us, or something that, like, Octo Expansion would force us to use. I understand. And that is very cool. That's a very cool way to do this. New mechanics. Learning and everything, but it doesn't seem like I have a life limit, and I think they do it because this makes it very easy to fall off. So... yeah. Calm down, calm down, calm down. My game is freaking out. Okay. Whoop! Yeah, that's tough. That is very tough. So that just resets its cooldown. That... I guess I have to get, like, right up at the edge of that. I don't have it ready. Fuck. I'm making I'm making so many embarrassing mistakes. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's get all the way to the edge. Jump and go. Have it. Jump and go. Okay, that makes sense. And we're just gonna do this. We're just gonna keep hitting him. Just like that. And we're gonna do a little bit of this. A little bit of this. Okay. Ooh, careful. Okay. Wait for it to come back. And go. Oh, I should have used it, damn it. Alright, I can still do it. That's right. Wait for it to come back. It's good for training purposes, and maybe don't hold down the left stick to the right of your screen. There we go. That makes things very easy. You kind of have to aim up a little bit to jump over these gaps. And I'm not doing that right now. Oh my god. Okay. Let's try to get our bearings a little bit. Ironically, for a lot of these, it's training you to be fast, but slow and steady is kind of how you have to take it. That's a fun little jingle. So what is this? What is this book? Skill Tome. And I got a skill point. Okay. Okay, that was weird. I guess OBS just disconnected for a little bit. Supposedly everything is fine now. I am gonna end this soon, probably, but I can check to see what happened later. It looks like all I can really do for now is that. So there's that, and then look at this one more time. I still haven't gotten anything new from those, which is strange. But let's see if we can find another compass thing. That's right there. Because those are fun. Those are really fun. Yeah. This is tactics, okay. Shot pot. This is gonna be like, what's it called? The garden shooter game? Oh, I can use my gun. I didn't know that I could use my gun. Plants vs. Zombies. It's gonna be like Plants vs. Zombies a little bit. And it seemed like I watched a short video about the creation of this game, because apparently they wrote an article or something, like the developers, or they assisted with an article for someone else, and they were originally going to make it similar to that kind of game. How do I guess you guys just have to keep coming, because I can't get past you. I need one of you to come a little faster than the other. There we go. Or just do the exact same thing that you just did. Okay. That's better. Break you, get past, break you, and we're done. Oh, but I guess the thing was I probably could have put out the shot pot behind them. That's probably what it wanted me to do. It wants me to, yeah, it wants me to use that. Okay. And I can do multiple at the same time. That is also good to know if I ever want to switch to tactics. Excuse me if you heard that on the mic. Oh my god, they're all small. Okay. Okay. I don't like them. I don't like small ones. I don't like them. It immediately initiates the same the same fear that people have for the baby zombies in Minecraft. I hate these things. They're small and they're fast and I don't like them. They have every opportunity to get you when you're down. Ouchies. Ouch! I didn't mean to be there. I didn't mean to be there. And also, I did not deploy the thing that they're trying to teach me about. I don't know why I don't use these things that make everything so much easier, but it's because I forget about them. I think we might want to upgrade health, maybe? It's either HP or gadget slots again. Let's do HP. And the limiter releases one of the locks. Oh, and I can equip more relics. Okay, let's look at that real quick. That is gonna be lifesaver, I think. Or actually, no, I just did HP. Let's do finishing burst. I want to see how good that is. And let's go back to this guy. I'm sorry, Fry. I know I haven't used you yet, but I might, if I feel the need, to switch things up a little bit to see if Fry is any good with her special. I really don't like Big Man special. I didn't like using that. Alright, so far so good. This level is kind of misleading until the Quahawks fucking show up. Alright, let's do this. And then I can use Shiver, and she will go right there. And I wasted that just now, but I think it's okay. I might not have enough time, but I can try this. It's almost full. Damn it, just barely not enough time. Just barely not enough time. So I think I did get another skill point. I can add more stuff to the Splatchit. Or do gadget damage. Or do weapon damage. Because I unlocked all of those just now. Let's do slots. I wanna try out more stuff. Charge-in damage and regular damage is probably going to be crazy, so let's do that. Let's try one more time. I think I can do it. I think I can do it with this setup. I'm not getting cornered at all anymore. Yes, I know. Let's do this first, then this. And then send it that way. Are we really just not gonna have enough time? Oh, Power Egg's full! Wow! Okay. We can look for another one. There's something right there, I guess. There's another tactics one. Oh, hello, targets. It's great to see you again. Interesting. Very interesting. So it wants me to put one there and one there. And then I can do that. That's crazy. That's a really wild idea that they had. I wouldn't even know how to come up with that. And then do they blow up on their own, or is it like... Do I have to just keep summoning them until they blow up? Because it seems like I can just make all of them. That's a lot. That's a lot of... Alright, let's... I can't ink that, though. Let's bring one here and have it do that. Could I make an infinite amount of bombs? Is that how some people are gonna break this game? I feel like it is. Okay, interesting. If I do this... Whoops, I didn't mean to do that exactly. It kinda runs through that? Does that work? No, I guess not. Oh, but it does! It does, it does. The trail works too. So, interesting. I wonder why that's considered a speed thing. Unless it's not. Unless I'm lying. Unless it's tactics. And I'm looking at it wrong. It's probably tactics. Yeah, the circular one was tactics. I just had blue ink, that's why I thought it was speed. Okay. Let's do main weapon damage. And take a look at our things. The only two things we have left are those and those. I think we'll do this one, and then we'll probably end it for the day. I would have liked to beat this game in one day, but I knew that I was gonna get tired way faster than last time, because I did not get a lot of sleep last night. I worked for 10 hours yesterday, and I tried to go to sleep as fast as possible, but I didn't get home until about 6 o'clock, and then I didn't finish dinner and everything until like 8 o'clock. And so I didn't go to bed at the time that I wanted to, and I definitely wasn't awake in time to make it for the release time, which was midnight. It would have been 3 hours after I finished eating or something like that. No, 4 hours. 4 hours. And that is not enough time to get a nap in and set everything up and make sure everything works and, you know. So I was not nearly close enough for that to work the way it should have. But this long range is really good. I'm glad I picked this weapon. This is probably something I'm going to upgrade. And we lost. That's fine. That's fine. That is fine. I got another skill point. Those are actually really easy to get, I guess. Let's do... We could do weapon damage again, or we could do gadget damage, or we can do slots. Let's do slots. Look at gear. We got a new outfit. That's fun. What can we add? Let's do explosion steps back, I guess. Yeah. And we got more stuff here. That's good. Damage up. That's wonderful. Okay. Let's get back into this. Let's beat this one and then be done for the day. Because my eyes hurt, frankly. Come on, man. Let's do it. Let's dance. I'm really glad Splatoon games have that easy button to reset the camera, because I've never needed to reset a camera more often than in this game. That didn't reach? Really? That's stupid. I thought I killed you. I guess I didn't. I killed someone else. Shit. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Okay. 19 seconds. Get this. Get this. Get you immediately. Fuck, I'm not gonna make it in time. I should have used that. I should have used that the second I saw it. I had like 6 whole seconds to use it and I didn't. Alright, one more time. One more time. That was an easy win. They practically gave it to me. I just didn't take full advantage of the things that I had. Which, what else is new, am I right? God, that yellow animation is really distracting. Okay. No, man! It took so long to heal. Okay, let's get this over with, because we're already getting to that point again. Why don't I have special saved? Alright, that's crazy. That's crazy! I don't know what went wrong there. I think it's just because I died to the scrapper. It might be time to pack up shop for the day. I might have to... I think I'm losing it a bit, so... This was awesome! I honestly might be back later today to do more of this, because I know I really want to play this game. And finish it as soon as possible. I really don't want to get spoiled for anything, so... there's a very, very likely possibility that I come back here tonight around... I don't know, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, something like that? Around my dinner time? Yeah, I think that's something that I'm gonna do. I just need a break, a little bit of a reset, and I'll definitely be back tomorrow as well, because I took today and tomorrow off of work specifically for this. So, this is awesome. I love this game already. I like having a game like this where there's so many things to think about and upgrade, and I really have to focus in on what I'm upgrading and how to do everything. I love stuff like this, so I'm very excited for how the story is gonna go, and I'm very excited about the music that's gonna come soon and everything. So far, so good. I will see you soon. Very, very, very soon. And I'm just gonna do this. Alright. I will see you later. Bye.